Hey.
We are finally back on the road. It has been 9 months.
9 grueling months.
Now, we do have a story about that, and we will make a video about why we ended up having to go home, but we've been there for 9 months. We've finally got to get back on the road. We've endured a massive hailstorm. We had to replace our caravan, so hence we've got a new rig, which we will give you a little tour in very shortly.
Yep.
And it's just taken this long. We're just doing a short trip, probably about 8 weeks, but our first stop is Mount Hay. It is a gemstone park. You've got a little caravan park, which we'll give you a little tour of in a minute, and you can come here and collect thunder eggs and rainforest jasper. So the thunder eggs sort of, look like this, and they were formed 120 odd million years ago. Mount Hay, which we'll give you a bit of a view of, is a extinct volcano, and when the lava and everything was flowing, it formed gas bubbles everywhere, and they were then, when it started to cool off, those gas bubbles were filled with a semi-precious material, either quartz, amethyst, jasper, rhyolite, yeah. So hence they're a good lapidary product, and that's why we're here to do some hunting. So Caravan Park's $25 a night with power, and it's got toilets, showers and a laundry. No water at the sites apart from some bore water. There is a tank with some drinking water, and right now we're going to go and check out the workshop where all the action happens, where I've got all the precious products that they've found over the years. So
we're going to go and do some fossicking. See what we can find.
We'll go and do some fossicking and see if we can find some. So come on, let's go and check out the workshop. This looks like a huge chunk of chrysoprase. Could be wrong, but it looks like chrysoprase to me. On that rock. And these are tree stumps or tree logs. Fossilized trees. Look at how smooth and shiny that actually polish up quite nice.
You've got me saying words in my head, filling my mind with these images, and it's the way that you look at me, makes me feel like I can't breathe. You've got me saying words in my head, filling my mind with these images, and it's the way that you look at me, makes me feel like I can't breathe. It ain't right, it ain't right, it ain't right. Oh no, it ain't right, it ain't right, it ain't right. Oh no. All in me, ride it, all in me, all in me, all in me, ride it, all in me, all in It ain't right, right, right. It ain't right, right, right.
So basically it's just a little bit of a quarry here. They bring up loads of dirt for you to go through, and you just scrape through it with your pick and see if you can find some
Thunder eggs.
thunder eggs, that's a word. Or some of the rainforest jasper, which that's a piece there. And you might get some eggs. That one's not a real egg shape, but these ones are. You've got your round sort of egg to look for. Usually pretty heavy, like you can feel the weight in them. Usually a fairly heavy, solid sort of rock with a underneath the initial outer skin. You'll see there's another smooth skin. Yeah, good fun. And I think you get the first cut free, which we'll go and pick our ones out later, and we'll go and get a cut, see whether we've got anything. And we've also added a new member to our travelling family. We've got Ruby now. She's the little sausage dog who's about 9 months old now, and she's just getting used to this travelling business.
That's Show Pony.
Sort of changing our way we have to travel a bit, because unfortunately you can't go into national parks and stuff, and yeah, we have to kind of work out the new system of working where we can take dogs, dog friendly places. Well, we're going to do a little video of what happened to us over the last 9 months, but we did end up with a new caravan. Had a big major hailstorm, and our travelling caravan that we've been in for 3 years got trashed, so well, we finally found something. So we've got a Jayco Outback Starcraft. Pretty happy with that so far. This is its maiden voyage, its shakedown trip, so have a little look. We're pretty happy with the layout and the design so far. Got to get used to all the new things in the caravan, so I'd say not happy that we don't have a coffee cup area. We're sort of putting them in the little hutches at the moment. We do like our coffee in bed in the mornings, but that's cafe lounge. Yeah, it's we have to sort of fix up the cushions so they don't slip so much, and probably get one of those tables, I think, that folds back, so that's probably a thing we need. Happy with the kitchen layout, except that the sink's back to front, but you're buying second hand, so got to make some sacrifices. Good fridge, stove, microwave, and a separate bathroom. Now that's the best bit. We don't have a combo bathroom anymore. We can actually go to the toilet at night and not get wet feet. So I'm pretty happy about that. It's a maiden voyage really, so we went out on one weekend, but this is the big shakedown, so yeah. We're just trying to get used to it and set it up how we want. Our finds, we'll probably have to cull it again. We're trying to be conservative. It's hard. Love rocks. So we managed to find some of the rainforest jasper, so that should come up nice when we polish it. Got some nice thunder eggs that we'll go and get cut up, so they cut up a couple for you here at the Mount Hay Tourist Park. And you also get this like glass of the volcanic eruptions, the lava, and that gets into the silica and creates this glass. You can't really do anything with it, but I grabbed a piece for a specimen, so I think it's interesting. You just get these veins and veins of like this glass-like structure. And found this little one that's just not too bad. It's got a little druzy crystal inside, so we'll clean that up. And yeah, a couple of interesting ones. I don't know what's going to be in this, but you know, you can see some little druzy crystal there and some little agates in there. It's probably just a pile of smaller agates, but probably worth having a chop and having a look. But yeah, we did alright.
Go and cut some up and see what's inside them.
Go and get a couple cut for free. They cut, well, they say one, but I think they're a little bit more generous than that.
Cut
and
4 or 5.
For free as part of your entry fee, so it's $30 to do a dig. They supply a bucket of water and a scrub brush, so you can clean off your thing, and a little pick. So it's pretty good. We've had fun here really at Mount Hay, so let's go and see what we've got in our thunder eggs.
It's in my blood. I grew up digging the stuff.
Yeah.
From about 10 years of age, I used to go up there digging with my father and his partners.
Here we see Don cutting up our rocks. He's using a diamond-tipped saw. Diamond consists of carbon, which is the hardest earth element. Its hardness makes it ideal for cutting other materials, including hard-to-cut metals. A diamond is even able to scratch tungsten, which is the toughest metal on the Mohs scale, a 9.5 out of a 1 to 10. Our thunder eggs are mostly rhyolite, and this is about a 6 to 7 on the Mohs scale, so the diamond saw makes short work of it.
The machines you see working here are called vibratory flat laps. They are used to polish the surface of the cut stones. They use a grit of varying densities to grind down the surface of each stone. Each grit, or different type of grit, is basically used to get rid of the scratches from the previous grit. That's how they work, and once they finish here, you come out with a really, really nice polished stone.
Well, the secret to success, I can say it 1,000 times. I usually say 100 times, but I can say it 1,000 times. Is as you're doing it, you wash it.
Yeah.
Don't wash them, you guess them.
Yeah. Yep, little baby one.
That wall of that thunder egg got ruptured.
Okay.
And the outside lava mass was able to come in.
Okay.
There's the piece of the wall that got ruptured. It belonged over here somewhere.
Yeah. Okay.
They got pushed in, and then all the lava come in.
Still should polish up nice. It's got the
It's all right,
basically rhyolite in there.
Virgin crystal there, I think. Could even have had a bit of
Nice
calcite.
star though.
Yeah, could have had a bit of calcite in there that sort of blanked that out. So sometimes they had calcite crystals in there that gets dissolved by the acidity of the minerals later on. It forms in there before anything else usually, and yeah, so then it can be gone. A bit of crystal in that one.
Yeah, I like that one, the star.
The Gambia erupted many years ago, but I've never heard anything about.
There's a few other interesting places to take a look at near Mount Hay, one of them being the Stanwell power station. It is a 1460 megawatt coal-fueled power station, and apparently one of the most efficient in Queensland. And here you can see the coal being lugged from a central Queensland mine at Caravan, which supplies the power station, and probably the other coal gets shipped off overseas or other parts of Australia out of Gladstone. These trains on average carry over 100 wagons and a payload of about 8,500 tonnes of coal. Pretty amazing. Just come up to the halfway point there, and they're still going. So many. One's obviously an empty one going back to the mine to reload and then head back with a 8,500 tonne of coal. Well, we had fun at Mount Hay. It was fun finding the thunder eggs and the jasper, rhyolite jasper.
Yep.
We'll be able to cut those up when we get home and give them a polish. But if you're in the area and you've got kids, it's definitely worth checking out. Don and his family definitely look after you. Very friendly environment we found, so you can go and have a bit of fun there with the kids.
Lots of information.
We're now heading north. We're at Camilla Beach, and don't forget, guys,
Hit that likes button. Don't forget to subscribe.
Yep.
And don't forget the notification bell so you don't miss the next episode.
And we'll see you on the track, guys.
See ya.